Alright, welcome to Mr. Rogers' Civ 6 Gathering Storm Deity Fun. We are going to set this up in just a moment and play a random deity game and see how we end up doing. I'm just going to drop a post in the Civ Reddit subreddit, just linking people to the channel so that if they want to check it out, they can go ahead, and then we're going to jump right into it. And Gathering Storm, Deity. I should just put that that's Civ 6. Just turn that volume down a little bit. Civ 6 Gathering Storm Deity Fun. I'll just drop that in, and there we go. Okay. Here we go. Going to set this up. Let's create a game. We're going to go into advanced settings. Of course, we're going to be playing on Deity. Just so you know, I have some mods active here. They're not anything crazy. I'll just show you what I have. I have basically two mods. Secretax Simple UI Adjustments mod and the Yet Not Another Maps pack, which I'm not actually going to use in this, but you will see my user interface looks a little bit different just because I have that mod. So when you go into create a game, you go to advanced settings. Some of these options look a little different because I have that mod active, but we won't actually be using a map from that mod. So we want Deity. We're going to have 8 civilizations. City-states will be random. We're going to do fractal and standard map size. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I like to up the city-states just a little bit. I think that can be fun. Random. Everything else is here. We're on a random leader. And let's go. Fingers crossed that I don't get Georgia. Oh, I will happily take Australia. Alright, quickly just talk about some of their bonuses. I'm going to turn down the volume here a bit. We get 100% production if we have either received a declaration of war or liberated a city in the past 10 turns. We also get +3 housing in coastal cities. Pastures trigger a culture bomb. Yields from campuses, commercial hubs, holy sites, and theater squares are +1 in tiles with charming appeal, +3 in breathtaking. We get the Digger unique land unit, which doesn't come until late in the game, and we get the Outback Station. We'll cover those in a second. Land Down Under, which is this bonus here for Australia, I want to talk about for a second because yields from campuses, commercial hubs, holy sites, and theater squares are +1 in tiles with charming appeal and +3 in breathtaking. So what that means is we want to have as many attractive tiles as possible with high appeal so that we can boost yields from these districts and the buildings in their districts, which probably means we don't want to make a lot of lumber mills and mines, and we want to leave woods growing, and we want to plant woods in the later game. We want to target wonders or buildings or governments that and policy cards that may increase appeal. So something like, I believe, the Eiffel Tower increases the appeal of all of your tiles in your civilization. So those are just a few things. When we see what map we load into, we'll kind of have an idea of what to do there. So let's have a go. All right. So we'll just back up a little bit. So we see we're starting here. We're in a coastal area. We could get a boost for sailing. We are on a plains hill tile, grassland hills tile. where should we settle on the first turn? This is actually a fantastic starting position because I have 1, 2, 3 tiles that have basically +2 production and a citizen support for food. So it takes 2 food to create a citizen through growth. So we actually, without even moving, have a fantastic starting spot. We won't have a great harbor here or anything, but that's okay. And within a few tiles of growth, we have some food tiles that are going to give us some extra growth. We've got a fishing tile that's also going to maybe kick us some gold. And let's find out what's down here. A mountain, so we're going to get some adjacency bonuses for, again, those holy sites, maybe campus. We're kind of going to see how this plays out. You'll see that the way that I play Civ is similar to but different from maybe some of the folks you're used to watching. If you watch Potato McWhiskey or Saxy Gamer or Quill or any of these folks who are kind of well known and far better known than I am in the community, they have a very forward-thinking, and obviously they're better at the game than I am. However, I play a little bit more flexibly than probably they do. You'll see them lock into victory conditions kind of early on, and I get that play style. I get it. If you want to get a particular type of win as quickly as possible, that is absolutely your best bet. For me, half of the game is literally just having fun, and I like to stay a little flexible until later on in the game when I can really figure out what it is that I'm trying to do. So let's settle right here. We get the sailing boost, and right away we're going to be working one of these 2 food, 2 production tiles, which means that we're going to grow pretty quickly, and we're also going to be able to produce a scout in 6 turns. And I'm pretty much always going to produce a scout as my first build, and that's primarily because the benefits in Gathering Storm of scouting are far superior to creating an early military or getting a builder online. Discovering city-states is by far the most important thing to do as soon as possible to get those early game envoys and bonuses from them, especially if you can find, and this is a bit pure luck, if you can find a religious city-state and get that early boost. We also want to find the goody huts and probably try to get either a relic or some sort of other boost. So yeah, we're going to start production on a scout. I don't see anything here to change up the normal standard strategy, which is always research animal husbandry first. Because of these tiles that we have here, it's very likely that horses are going to appear somewhere nearby, and horses are really strong tiles, both just from a perspective of a tile to work, but also from the perspective of they give us horses, which can help us with an early game military push if we need to have some cavalry. So there's nothing really here to indicate that I should be blitzing a religion, which would be the only other option I would ever choose first. Animal husbandry, astrology. There are maybe some very limited cases where you'd pick something else. But in this case, animal husbandry makes sense. Before we move on to the next turn, let's just take a look at John Curtin. We talked about some of his general bonuses. Looking at the unit, the Digger is an Australian unique modern era unit that replaces infantry. So this is very late game. We won't even get to this in this stream, no matter how fast I go. But they do get some combat strength +10 when fighting on coastal tiles. That's not really very useful. They do get +5 combat strength when fighting on neutral or foreign territory. So pretty much any case where you'd be on the offensive, they're going to get a bit of a boost. In your own territory, they don't get that boost unless they get the coastal tile boost. The Outback Station, Builder can create it, and it gives you +1 food and +1 production. It also gives you +1 food for each adjacent pasture. And remember, pastures create culture bombs, so we want to be looking for opportunities to create pastures. They're going to give us more tiles, and they're going to give us better opportunity for Outback Station bonuses, in addition to the better yields that pastures have anyway. And then there's some additional bonuses for the Outback Station as we move through the technology and civic tree. All right. So I do like to explore a bit with my starting warrior while I'm building my scout. Really just getting a good survey of, okay, so see, this is pretty ideal. We found Hattusa right away. That's going to give us a science boost into our capital here for now. And it's nice to know that we found them first. That pretty much means that there's probably not an AI civ anywhere right around here. They could be farther out. Let's see, by holding Alt and turning, we are at the bottom of the map, which is why you see some tundra tiles appearing here. And there's plenty of room up to the north. We can't see anything there. We're probably in the southwestern portion of the map, but we are near the bottom. So this is going to mainly probably be tundra down here below. And so there could be some good goodie huts down there, tribal villages. We're going to kind of take a look at that as we go. And Eye of the Sahara, okay. So that's nice because we get a boost for astrology. Eye of the Sahara is not something I really think is worth pushing to settle on. Gives you some decent bonuses, but it's a desert natural wonder, so it's just nice to find it and get the boost to astrology. I'll probably jump right into astrology after we finish animal husbandry. But that is nice. Nice 2-turn exploring there for my warrior. I'm just going to pop over here because there's sometimes a higher spawn rate of goodie huts in the desert and also in the tundra and snow. And I'm not too worried about barbarians right now. We have a river here protecting us. Obviously, they're not going to spawn in the ocean. This is a gulf, so it may not even go very far. And I'm kind of going to get a little bit of an idea of what's going on in this gulf. We're about to get our scout online. Okay. I'm going now. There's 2 ways I could play this here. I could jump right into another scout because I kind of feel like there's a lot of area. Even though this is a standard size map, there's a lot of area to explore, and I might be able to get a jump on the AI and get some boosts. I can either send my scout up this way and really get a better look at what's going on in the north, where there's probably more civilizations. Or I could send him down here in the hopes that the tundra and snow tiles will provide some goodie huts. I'm kind of inclined to send him up and see what's going on up there, because I want to know if there's a warmonger civ near me like Alexander. I want to know what I should be focusing my production on. I would much rather get a bit of a heads up and start making some slingers and warriors versus be caught sort of by surprise when he stumbles upon me and already has an army. I don't see a lot of value yet in the monument here. I actually think I am just going to go for another scout and try to scoop anything up that might be down here. Jump onto this. There's not much going on up this way, I don't think. This could be the only interesting thing about this area for settling my second city or third city might be the opportunity to work on the pyramids and get a kind of interesting Petra going on, because we do have fresh water over here with the oasis. Plus we would get the Eye of Sahara. That actually may not be a bad area to jump into. Alright, I am going to just jump into astrology. I haven't found any threats yet. There's no reason to push for archery. So I might as well try to get a religion online, especially if I can get an early pantheon. But right now it doesn't seem like I'm having much luck. Okay, so this is interesting. We found Bologna, and if we take a look at them, I don't like that view. If we take a look at Bologna, your districts with a building provide +1 great person of their type. This is one of the most powerful city-states in the game, in my opinion, because anytime you can get extra great people points, it's pretty impactful, and it's taking advantage of infrastructure you're already going to build. You don't really have to go out of your way to get the boost from this. Hattusa provides you with 2 of each strategic resource per turn that you have revealed but not improved. That's essentially worthless. These other envoy boosts are actually more useful. But we were not the first to find these guys, so there is probably a civ over here. Actually, there is definitely a civ over here somewhere. and I'm sure we're going to run into him very soon. I am a little worried about how far away my warrior is getting, considering that the only other thing I'm building is a scout. So I'm kind of hoping that this connects over here, but I don't want to risk it. I'm going to send him back. Okay. Well, this is not the ideal civ to meet right now with where I'm at. Okay, here's a little tip. So we have met Cleopatra, who can be a bit of a warmonger and has a pretty powerful early game unique unit, which is the chariot archers, which can be a real pain to deal with. She wants to know where our capital is. See, these are not always the same. Sometimes they just, want to send you some hospitality gifts. You always want to accept those. I do not want her to know where my capital is, because that could create a situation that would be very bad for me from a military standpoint. I'm not a super powerful military civ, especially early in the game, and I really just don't want to end up in a situation where she comes full-throated at me. So we're not really going to share that with her. She's over here somewhere, so it looks like she'd have to travel a bit of a ways, but those chariot archers get good movement. So we are going to send her a delegation right away. You always want to do this. On Deity, you get one chance to do it, and sometimes not even one chance. I'm not quite sure how that always works, but it seems like maybe 1 out of 10 times they dislike you before you even get a chance at a turn. We send the delegation. That gives us the +3. She doesn't like us because I think a combo of we didn't want to share our capital, and also it was a warrior meeting a warrior. But the mechanics of that are not always clear. Nothing else to do there. I could give her some gold to make her like me a little bit more and keep her from going negative. I think I'm going to do that, actually. So you see, we give her that. Now we're at +5 and -5, so she's probably going to go frowny, not frowny, but like slightly frowny face on us, but that's okay, as long as she doesn't hate us. I really don't want to invest a lot of resources early on into military if I don't have to. It's better for me to give her 30 gold than it is to invest a bunch of turns and money into a military. But I do want to know what's going on down this way. All right, now we're just going to pop a settler out, and I'm going to forward settle her over here and capture both this wonder and some of these decent tiles that are over here. Looks like if I settled right here on this marsh, I would get coastal, I would get some good food tiles, some good production tiles. I might pop down here and see if there's anything else. I could settle on the oasis, but these are just not really workable until you have Petra, and that's not going to happen for a while. Okay, so let's see, and feel free to say, I am watching, keeping an eye on the chat. If you want to say anything, I will pop my head down there and see what's going on. So she's already sending 2 warriors over here, which is not super friendly of her. Let's see if she's okay. We're just going to keep giving her some gold and buying her happiness for now, because it is, again, still cheaper. She's going to be trouble. That's okay. Alright. Well, I would say we are now going to jump into getting archers up and running, because she just doesn't want to seem to play nice. Yeah, she's moving towards the capital. That's going to be fun. Alright, well, I pretty much always take the discipline card. It's great for just running into barbarians and keeping yourself safe. Normally, I would always take God King if I hadn't already been getting any boost to faith. I think I'm going to do that. I want a Pantheon, and assuming I can survive her outrageousness, then it should be fine. I do get a defensive modifier in my capital because I'm on hills, so that does help a little bit. And I'm most likely to discover a second continent before I am to improve 3 tiles, which means that I'm going to sink into this while I might eventually get a builder. And hopefully whenever I do find another continent, I'll get the boost, and this will get close to being finished. Alright, this is Wilhelmina. She's probably the one who found Bologna before we did. Yes, see, we would always love to sample her hospitality. I unfortunately don't have enough gold to send her a delegation. Let's see if we can't somewhat... Actually, we're just going to take the bare minimum pretty much that we need here and see if we can't... Alright, I'm going to give her 2 gold a turn for 20. I know it's a bit of a steal, but I want to be able to get a delegation over here and have her not hate me as much. Alright. And let's see. We're just continuing our scouting. I'm going to get my warrior back into my capital and hope that she doesn't go super crazy on me here. Yeah, we're still... Okay, that was a good move by her there. She decided to move her warriors out a little bit, so that makes me a little more comfortable with what she's about to do. But you never can tell. They always can be a little bit unpredictable. We're looking for goody huts. Alright, so I'm not too worried about micromanaging my tiles right now because, like I said, I started with 3 very workable good tiles, and it's just going to keep picking those. But I do tend to micromanage my tiles, especially early on in the game. Alright. We're back in there. There's our goody hut. Masonry, that is a helpful boost because I will be able to build walls without having to first have a builder and boost the masonry tech by building a quarry. Okay, so she's getting a little frisky here with me. I really am not super worried at the moment. Okay, so we're now working those 3 tiles. Before we finish this settler, I'm just going to crank out a slinger quickly. The higher our military strength is, the less likely she's going to be to start trouble. So why don't we go ahead and do that? Yeah, okay. And for those of you who don't know, Cleo of Egypt always wants you to have a strong military. She hates when you don't. So... You know, if I had known she was going to send 2 warriors over here, yeah, so she's going to declare war on us in a very short matter of time. That is a helpful barb camp, because wherever she's coming from over here, they may be distracted or have to deal with her there. Okay. I'm going to bring my scout in to play some military support. And maybe my scout down here can steal this if they don't block me. We'll see. Oh, that was bad timing. That was a mistake in gameplay. I should have stopped that, but that's alright. Alright, we're going to push for walls next. And I'm going to bring him up here. Okay, yeah, this is not the greatest. We're going to move him there to be on a defensive tile while we wait to get our archer out here. I imagine she's going to declare war in probably 2 or 3 more turns whenever it's 5 after the denouncement that she gave me. I need him to do some more damage there first. Yeah, okay, there we go. She's horrible, we hate you. That's fine. Okay, this is perfect. She, for some reason, moved off that tile. So we have 2 +6 modifier defense tiles now, and an archer. She's really not going to be able to do anything to us. We're going to go and crank out another archer before we get that settler finished. Yeah. And the more turns that these guys don't move, the higher their fortification bonus goes. We're going to hit the stronger of the two, hoping that this guy over here can survive. Yeah, perfect. Our scout will get his promotion, boosting his health back up, and we are going to hit again their strongest. That's not a problem for us. Alright. So she actually got promotions all across the board, which is not good. But we're one turn from another archer. And this guy's going to get a promotion soon. Alright, so step him back there. Oh, he can't shoot anyone from there? That is the problem with the city, is these hill tiles. That's okay, I guess. And he should be able to survive. Let's see. I might crank a warrior out here, actually. Yeah, she's moving people around now. She knows she's kind of screwed. Okay. I'm going to sit one more turn on the defense. It sucks that this guy can't do anything right now, but that's okay. Yeah, she's retreating now. We found Paititi. That's good for some era score. And that might give us some yields down the line here, this volcano becoming active. Okay. You know, this is a problem. I should be able to take this warrior and move him to attack and kill. This is really unfortunate. Alright. We're gonna have to do that. We're gonna have to do that. We're gonna have to snipe him from there. Move him forward, move the archer forward. And let's finish that settler. So she's pretty much, her attack is done now. She might continue to try to attack us. Unfortunately, we can't forward settle. She's already done that. So I'm going to do the next best thing and try to probably move south to settle. Let me first see what I can do to this guy here. I'm going to take our battle cry promotion to get extra strength. And I guess I'll wrap this. I think it's better to just go straight down, and we probably want to settle right about here. We get the water. We're not in immediate danger of the volcano, but we might get the yields. We have some good tiles within range, so we're just going to move one step at a time because I don't trust how the computer moves pieces. And let us get a holy site online here. We got a +5er, which is exactly what we want. You can stay right there and fortify. You can also stay there and fortify. Yeah, she's in full-blown retreat now. So thankfully we beat back her ridiculous early war. I will take the volley promotion for more strength. You know, she thought she could come in and just win the, knock me out of the game right away, but I had very good defensive terrain here. Really, it's going to be tough for any Civ to beat me on this front. They might be able to come from behind, but the river helps a little there too. Okay. Yep, you're completely dead. Move you onto defensive terrain, see what's going on. Okay. We're going to keep moving. Escort there with the scout. And see, the nice thing about this, I may get a Dark Age here, but that's totally fine. I don't have loyalty problems at this point. We don't have our Pantheon yet, so we're going to have to just ride out God King. Move him and promote. Still more defensive terrain. I don't want my archer to be able to take a shot. Alright. But now we'll just grab pottery while we're at it. And what are we at population-wise? 3. This will be 4, 5. All right, it's probably better just to go with craftsmanship and try to pick up a builder at some point if I ever don't have to worry about this stupid war. Chase her down. Yeah, I see that. All right, I will try to chase her down. I think we can probably, with our force here, take Swenet. I honestly might just raise it, but yeah, she wants to make peace with a one-time offer. I don't think so. You're gonna have to pay gold per turn, my friend. You disrupted my peaceful Australia plans, and now you need to pay. We'll heal you up. Keep moving archers into position. She can't really hurt him there. And move him there. Yeah, she's definitely regretting her decision making right now. Let's take a look at what's going on up here. I think this barb camp may have also been messing with her a little bit. They keep healing. Move these guys into position. We'll get our second city online. Turn 38. Could have been better, but, you know, I tried to be hopeful that she wouldn't just start a war, and that was fool's gold. All right. Given what's going on here, I'm going to go for a trader and then probably a monument. These working my 3 best tiles, working the best tile down here, and we have another good one. And then another good one, just one tile away. All right, I could really use a builder. Unfortunately, I don't see much prospects of that happening. Probably for quite a few turns, because after this holy site comes online, oh, I could really use that. I don't know if I can get to that. See, if I get there, I would get a heavy chariot, even though I don't have that technology unlocked, and that would be very helpful for this war. I'm going to try for it because the bonus is just too... Oh yeah, actually, unless she's got somebody right over here, which she could, the bonus is just too good. Alright, let's just clean this guy out. I'll give him one more turn to heal up. You're free now to scout. Move forward. I'm going to move him down and head this way a little and see what she's got going on. Yeah, no, we're not making peace with you, you know. All right, we've met Congo. He wants me to... Yeah, I can give him my capital. He's not going to cause me a problem. Holy site coincided with Pantheon. Okay, let's take a look at Pantheons. What do we have here? What do I have here? All right. Oh, I could get the settler one. I'm surprised that's still here, to be honest. Looks like all of the adjacent ones other than Rainforest got scooped up, which I'm nowhere that would help anyway. I could take Divine Spark and get extra Great People points. I don't think I'm going to have a ton of fishing boats this game, so even though one of my favorite Pantheons is God of the Sea, I don't think it's really going to help me too much. Pastures is good synergy with Australia, although I didn't really turn up horses like I thought I would, so... I have a pasture here, there, 2 pastures. When I settle out here and destroy her, I might get 3, but I don't think that's going to help me too much. I think the best thing I can do here is go for religious settlements and just get another settler out of the door without having to make him. So that is most helpful. I'm surprised that was still there, to be honest. They usually go for that one. In that case... Let's see what's going on with Great People. One religion has already been founded. Of course, they always take choral music and meeting house 95% of the time with the first religion that goes. And Netherlands and one other player are close to a great prophet. Alright, I'm going to crank a builder out and then spam holy site prayers. And this person is going to back settle probably right here seems like a pretty decent tile. Get that, I would have this in range, be buffing some of their tiles. Yeah, we're going to go right here and make this our third city. We've got to send a delegation to Movember. Okay, he's already got a government plaza up. That's nice. I have nothing in my life at all. Okay. I'm going to sacrifice not getting a shot off this turn so I can be on some defensive terrain with my archer. I can clean in here and kill him. Oh, perfect. Chariot archers. Just what I wanted to see. We need to take this here, but I wanted to kill that barb. I didn't realize there would be a chariot archer there, which maybe I should have gone more conservative. Alright. She surprisingly did not attack me with this chariot archer. Very interesting. Okay. She's right there. Perfect. We get the bronze working bonus. Have a good shot at clearing the barb camp for more era score. We get the free heavy chariot, which we're immediately going to send over for the war effort. There is another meteor shower over here. Okay. Never mind. I should have checked that first. We're going to send him to go pick up another one. We can begin the assault, but first we want to clear out her units that might be able to do some damage to us. And let's pick up bronze working so that I can see iron and have a better idea of what's going on here. I really don't have very many strategic resources near me, which is a bit upsetting. Okay. Let him just finish that guy off. I am going to move on to this defensive tile next turn. Let's take a look at what's going on up that way. We're still working that one tile. We're still working these three. You're heading over there. I wish I had more money. I mean, I wish that in general, but I also wish that in this game. I wish I could just... No, we are not making peace with you. You are a warmonger and you must pay. Yes, you're very welcome. Sometimes, when you see last turn, Movember had a yellow frowny face. Sometimes when they first go from yellow to nothing, you can get a friendship, and there you go. So that's an easy way. If you waited another turn, something could have pissed him off, and he could have basically just said, screw you. So that's an easy friendship. We're going to move on to the defensive tile. This is bad. The chariot archers are heading over. Going to... Is this a defensive? This does not count as a defensive tile. Alright. Move him out of there. I think if I move you here, I can hit the chariot archer. I can hit this. What? Why did it not let me attack? Okay, that I don't understand what just happened. All right, maybe I'm mixing up turns. I think he was there though. I don't know why he wouldn't have been able to attack. All right, you go get me that free thing. You go there. All right. Pedro, one of my least favorite people to play against because he scoops up all of the great people and he annoys me forever. Oh, that was actually nice timing. We got a flood right where we're about to settle, so everything got slightly buffed over here. And we get a little bit of era score. What do we want to take for our dedication? Let's have a look. These are the standard ones for a normal era. Probably not going to see a lot of boosts from religion. Districts, inspiration boosts, science boosts. I can see myself planting some campuses down probably pretty soon, so I'm going to take free inquiry. And up here we're just going to go to work on a monument to get a little bit more civics boosts. My archer died a horrible death, and this guy is going to die a horrible death as well. I'm going to try to retreat him a little bit. Okay, well that's why there's nobody down there. There's a fully loaded barb camp. Okay, you're working this tile, which is giving me gold, which is nice, but it's not really helping me grow at all. If I clicked it over to one of these, we would see our growth rate pretty much doubled, and we would stay on the same, but I would lose 3 gold. I think I'm going to lock him in up there and try to grow this city a little faster. You're still there, that's fine. You're still there, that's fine. We're about to get a builder online and get some of these tiles improved. And probably won't get the boost to craftsmanship in time, but that's okay. I think we'll be all right. Yeah, this venture here is going to be cut short. It is not winnable, and these guys are probably dead anyway. I should have probably withdrawn sooner. Okay. As for which tiles to improve, we get a culture bomb for improving the pasture, so we'll jump over there. And I think we're going to need to output some more military units here. Okay, that's fine. We'll be able to pick that up next turn. Pedro, who I totally forgot to send a delegation to, he wants to be friends, so that's nice. What's her problem? Just her first impression of me? Well, she's going to have to get over it. Ah, you'll pay 3 for 30 turns, and now we can make peace. And I can... I don't have time to build ships. And yes, you can send a delegation to me. So we saved these 2 units by making peace. That city is flooding again. Definitely going to need a dam there at some point. Ah, perfect. We have iron right where we planted the city, so we are already getting iron. That is very helpful. Okay. Grab another free military unit, which hopefully these keep Cleo from getting so aggressive with me. We need to pick up a campus, and as you can see, our science is behind, but not terrible. We'll be fine. I'm gonna get these guys out of here. I'm gonna get this scout out of there. Unfortunately, she cranked out her chariot archers before I could deal with Swenet, so that's going to be hers for now. I didn't fully commit to the war effort. I was also trying to get some infrastructure down. So boom, we get the horseback boosts and we take these tiles. Still not going to be working this tile until next turn, but that's okay. And for you, that's Congo up here. Just going to kind of probably leave him. Well, these are friendly up here. I guess I'll pull all my military down to the front line here against Cleo, since she wants to be a bit of a pain. Alright, bring you into my territory to heal. Bring you down into my territory to heal. You're going to head back. So I don't really want to chop forests, and I don't really want to put lumber mills or mines because I want my tiles to have high appeal as Australia, which means I need to come up with other things to do with my builder. So we'll come down here and make this farm, and then probably bounce down here and get this tile online for Geelong. I'm not Australian, I don't know how to say these things. Okay. Let's bring him down to right about there. I want to have them on defensive tiles. Okay. Unfortunately, the heavy chariot is not the best thing to deal with the barb camps because they have spearmen. So we'll just heal up a bit and then keep his scout at bay. His scout must have spawned down here somewhere. Just step one away so that he can't jump out and kill my scout. I don't really have horse at the moment. I could use to pick up this cotton up here, so And I will get the boost for farming a resource as soon as I get this farm tile online. So let's heal up. This heavy chariot can kind of forward scout what's going on the front. Okay. And send me money, that is fine. I don't think we're going to be having any wars, at least not for a while. Alright, now we want to boost, we want to put in Agog to get our military troops out a little bit faster. We already have our Pantheon, so we can plug in urban planning for more production. He's now working that tile. That's fine. And that's fine. Those floods really helped up here, getting that to grow much more quickly. Okay, it's a debate to whether to take state workforce or early empire. I kind of want early empire so that I can get open borders with these civs and boost our friendship, and also get open borders with any future civs that I find. Move you out there. Okay, that's cute. Chariot archer. I really hate those chariot archers. Okay, let's see. What do we get now? Ancient walls, settler, spearman. The chariot archers, I don't honestly know if they count as ranged or upgrade to crossbowmen. So they're ranged. Okay, they're not actually. So spearmen are not really going to help me at all. I really need swordsmen actually, which I will look at after. Unfortunately, I don't get the boost for swordsmen because I was on a piece of iron. I didn't get to actually mine it. Do we have a good campus? We have a +4 campus. And I have some good adjacencies here. +4 campus right here. I think that's what I'm going to throw down. Try to get my science online a little bit more. And we'll move an archer out there into a defensive position. Move him down. Is this a +6? No, it's a +3. Alright, we're going to go right here and leave him there on a +3. You always got a little bit of defensiveness on hills tiles. Nothing's really going on down here. That's good. Once this archer heals up and this warrior heals up, I will go down and clear out this bark camp. There's our boost to irrigation and a good food tile, which, let's see, if I take that food tile, yeah, we want that food tile, and 7 to 12 turns. I'm just looking at the balance between boosting when my city is going to grow and when I'm going to get this campus up and running. 7 turns to get versus 12 turns and a 10. I think I'm going to push to grow the city just a little bit more quickly. Nothing up there. One more turn and that's good, or a couple more turns and that's going to be worked. Okay. Alright, we're good. We are good. I mean, I'm not super thrilled with what Egypt's doing right now. Okay, we got our trader online. Now, how does she feel about me? Oh, she hates me. Okay. Yeah, no trade route's going to help with that. Wilhelmina loves trade routes. Let's see, can I get a trade route with her? I cannot. But, and this is Wilhelmina here too. Netherlands. If I send a trade route to Bologna, then I should be able to send a trade route to the Netherlands on the next time. But that's a pretty far one. Hattusa. I may just go Canberra and hope that that gives me a boost to the Netherlands next. I usually prefer international trade routes. They're a little more powerful, but this will get a road between these two. So I'm going to do that. And hopefully that gives me a far enough boost to be able to trade with the Netherlands and have her like me a little bit more. And still 8 turns till early empire. What do we want to do down here? I think we want to build a warrior so that we can deal with that barb camp and let this guy keep healing up. We're going to bring you down here to get this stone online. And actually I can bring this archer out to right here probably. We're just making a defensive front over here. Yeah, see, she wants to be traded with. She's very sensitive. I will trade with you, I promise. I didn't have a trading post that gave me enough range. Please forgive me, Wilhelmina. Oh, this guy maybe is sort of taking care of my problem down here. I'm going to just pop over and keep an eye on what's going on. You set you to alert, set you to alert. This isn't really a formation. This warrior will go in and fill this in. Probably go warrior here and then archer here. Okay, we're going to need to buy this tile, I think. Oh no, 1 turn till growth. Alright, we'll just... Hopefully it does grow there. It doesn't always do what it says it's going to do. This guy's definitely going to kill him. There's nothing we can really do about that. He got a promotion, so that is his to take. But at least I won't have to deal with barbs coming up from the south, which can be quite annoying. Where did Congo settle? Down here? Okay, that's fine. I'm going to have probably 1, 2, 3. I might be able to squeeze a city in over here. 4. Probably 1 down here. 5, 6. I'll probably have 6 or 7 cities before any sort of warring goes on here. Alright. If I owned this tile, which is too many to buy. Is it too many to buy? 70. Yeah, it's going to be 105, so I need 175. So soon enough I could put an encampment. But it's going to get pillaged a lot. I don't know. That's probably not worth doing. Do I have any good campuses? +3. I'd have to buy the tile. Yeah, let's work on another settler. Move him up here. Alright. You don't really need to move down here anymore because he's going to get killed. So it did grow. Perfect. That gives us 3 very good tiles to work. People starting to want amenities. We're going to build a builder up here as soon as that monument's done and get the cotton online. Let's see if any of my friends has any amenities that they'll give me for cheap. You have nothing at all. You have things, but you won't give me any of these. Let's see. I want to trade with you, but you don't have anything. Yeah, nobody's really got anything. Okay. Another warrior. We'll send this up to the front. I feel pretty good about my army. I'm still behind Cleopatra because of her unique units. They're going to have a lot of military strength points. Work on that builder. What do we want to do here? We want to move you up. From the hill, you can't shoot there. So move you there for now. Yeah, that looks... I guess if I moved south a set of tiles, that may help too, but that looks pretty good for a defensive front at the moment. This, I guess, warrior will come over here as well and fill this in a bit. Okay, put you on alert for a bit. Put you on alert. Leave me alone. Send him out that way. Okay, yeah, I know, we have an amenities problem. We're working on it. Jesus. We're Temple of Artemis. Yeah. Okay, anything useful here? I'm probably not going to make a lot more troops. None of these are really very useful. I could make some ships to explore, but I don't see myself doing that anytime soon. The settler boost would be nice, but I don't want to lose the 1 production in all my cities yet. So we're just going to kind of leave it as is. We got the specialty district boost, then we'll get this political philosophy, and we'll really start rolling out our government. Given that the war is kind of over for now, and I don't see much reason to take Victor, I think I'll take Pingala, throw him in the capital, and get the boost to science and culture. We'll put you on a defensive tile. My dog is growling in the background. That's what she does. Okay, that's cleared down there. And continuing on. You want my iron for open borders. Nope. But I will do open borders. And we'll try to get open borders with everyone who will accept them. And hopefully they'll give me some gold if they're my friends. Yay! Gold for nothing. Ooh, she may give me gold too. That is a surprise. Will you take a delegation? No, you will not. Okay. Open borders. More gold. Boost my economy. That's very nice. I didn't have to do anything for that. Okay. What do I want to do here with this? This defensive front is a little bit shifty. I think I'm going to move you over here and be able to hit this tile. Okay. That feels pretty good. They can't really surround my troops too much. Okay, for you, where am I going to send you? Look, you can... Where's my other scout? Over here being useless. Okay. Why don't you get a good look at what's going on up that way? That is Brazil? Yeah, okay. She's going to make a road to me. That's so nice of her with her little trade route here. Maybe she's starting to like me a little bit more. Okay. Yeah, because she's got a trade route to me. That's one of these that's not telling me. I don't have a terrible military. I don't know why she's so bent out of shape over that. She's the warmonger. I just wanted to be friends with everybody. Okay. We've got a campus. We've got a holy site in the capital. Pingala will be there soon. Now we need to sort of figure out what our next steps are here. I want to take a look at my settler tab. I kind of want to put a city right here in one of these 3 settleable tiles. And it would probably be actually on that tile because that's the least useful tile really in that bunch. And then I would buy all of these and give her nothing to work with and have a defensive front city away from my capital. So 9 turns to a settler, 14 turns to a settler. What's going on with religion? 1, 2, 3. Is any of this her? It is not her. Great people points. Doesn't matter, doesn't matter. Brazil's close. Egypt's working on it, and I have a good amount. Okay, we're going to do a holy site prayer and work on getting a religion up and running. I do have some good adjacency here. 5, and if I put another district over here, maybe a commercial hub, or a theater square, depending on if I can squeeze a wonder in here somewhere, then this would be a +6. If I can get work ethic as a religious belief, then I can get +6 production, and then I can plug in the 100% holy site adjacency bonus card and get +12 faith, +12 production out of just one holy site. That sounds pretty cool to me. He's getting a builder in 4 turns. We don't have to buy any. So we're just going to keep moving here. He's working good tiles. He's working good tiles. I don't really care what the scout is doing anymore. I'm just going to put him on auto. He's over there. All the goody huts other than late game goody huts are pretty much probably gone for me. She is continuing to pump military out. which is not surprising. Okay. We got swordsman. I'm still going to pretty much just leave this alone. Because I would put conscription in and cut some of my costs, but if she declares war again, I want to quickly be able to put units out, and I just don't think the money is worth it at this point. I am going to bring back my frontline swordsman just to, warrior, just to make him a swordsman. And I guess we'll get horse back online. I don't think I've even seen any horses. Let's take a look. Handy little search function. Okay, those are useless to me, and those are the only 2 horses I've found. Maybe... she's only got 2. Okay, I was going to say, maybe we could trade a little iron for horses, but I don't know if any of these folks have really much iron. Or much horses. You do, but you don't have enough. Cleo, nothing. Yeah, you're all useless to me. Okay, well, what else is new? Alright, let's get our government finally after that. We'll take another promotion on Pingala. Looks like I should grab probably culture here. Get a little bit of extra culture. Machu Picchu. I don't know that I've ever built Machu Picchu on Deity. I'll get the era boost. And we should be able to upgrade him as well. We'll bring him back. Now this could be interesting because she does not have iron or horses. The best she can really do right now is the chariot archer. It may be not too far off in her future for me to have some revenge. Government Plaza is tempting. There's no good campus. Amenities are going to be solved in a short period of time. Housing, though, is a problem. We'll go ahead and get the greenery. We will get the cotton online, which gives me a little more gold, and also obviously the amenity. Another swordsman. I'm feeling a little better about my army now. I might be able to just slaughter her, at least right here, although she's leveraged city-states armies. I don't know if that was a holdover from the war or what she was doing, or she's prepping for another. Doesn't seem like it, but let's see. Yeah, she's friendly with everyone else. I don't really know what she's doing. Must have been a holdover from the war. It's very strange. Okay. And might as well boost tiles that we were already working. Boom. The city's going to grow pretty quickly. It's got a lot of food because of the 2 floods we had back to back over here. I could... Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get sailing online because I probably would like to pump out a galley and just see what's going on over here and get the era score for it. Okay, and you're eventually going to go right here. Well, I guess I'll be able to see. I'm not going to make a galley if this is just a completely enclosed thing, and it looks like it is because I don't think there's any way through there. All right, let's talk about government. So, in general, the best early game government is the classical republic because any city with a district is going to get 1 housing and 1 amenity. Yeah, that's fine. 15% great person points. That's nice too, I guess. But really, it's about the cards. If you don't need a military card, then this is quite beneficial. You get 2 economic cards, and in my opinion, other than the wild card, economic cards are the best cards in the game. Autocracy is great if you just want to pump out an early wonder. Like if I'm in a situation to build the pyramids, I pretty much always would take autocracy and put in the policy card that boosts wonder production by 15%. So you're basically getting a 25% stack on your wonder. Here I'm not really building any wonders right now because of the war threat, so we're going to ignore that. The yields for government building and palace is actually pretty good. Oligarchy, if you're in a war, this is great. You get +4 combat strength for your melee, anti-cavalry, and naval melee. This doesn't apply to all your units. This is melee, anti-cavalry, and naval melee. So it's really only beneficial in most cases for your melee units, which are your warriors, swordsmen, and musketmen, and so forth. But I do have 2 swordsmen, so that could be useful. That being said, I'm hoping to avoid another war. I'm going to go with Classical Republic, get the boost in my capital because I have a district for housing and amenities. I have not met a ton of city-states, and I am doing some scouting, so I'm going to take Diplomatic League, meaning that if I do find a city-state first, I will get 2 envoys there. If I don't, that when I send my first one, I'll get 2 envoys there. It's a little more valuable, I think, short-term than Charismatic Leader is. We want to keep urban planning. We want the extra production. We want to plug in colonization because we want the production towards settlers. And then what we do next is really kind of a bit of a wild card. I could plug in a boost to my builders, or I could plug in something like Agog to just kind of keep my back covered in case she declares war. I think I'm going to boost my builders and just try to have that be something that I crank out a lot of infrastructure and good workable tiles short term. So, okay, now that we've gotten the government out of the way, I have some choices here. I need to take military tradition because I need flanking and support combat bonuses. Otherwise, this is useless. Like, the reason that I have this is for flanking, well, actually, combat support. Flanking when the enemy comes here and I attack them, they're flanked. Or combat bonuses when they're attacking. I have formations here, so everyone here is boosted. It won't show it until you go to attack, but if they were in here, you would see support bonuses. So, all right, moving over here, what are we going to do in our capital? Probably, where are we at with our holy... we didn't get a prophet. That really sucks. That really sucks because... So 2 prophets got claimed on this turn because they're actually not in here yet. They hadn't found their religion yet. So I was probably right there. That really sucks. That was a waste of a lot of things. All right, well, we don't have to worry about holy sites anymore because they are going to be completely useless. I wish I could burn it to the ground. In that case, then let's get our monument up here in the capital. That's really... Damn it. That really sucks. Okay. Where else? We'll get another farm up here just for a little bit more housing. Put him in a defensive formation. Let's see what's going on up here. Looks like Brazil's pretty much running this territory. Congo's here. Oops. The Netherlands is here. I'm kind of not in the greatest spot. I'm kind of landlocked by a lot of civs. Okay. Okay, we don't need a boost here. Let me see. Apparently my video's a little bit... Whoops, might as well reroll. Yeah, I don't know. Let me just see if I can fix what's going on with this stream, because apparently it's a bit choppy. I followed... It should be fine. I'm sorry if it's getting a little bit choppy. If I do a reroll, and we want to do a live game with you, Mike, then I could fix that. Actually, that might be good. This Australia game might be a bit pointless. Do you want to do that? Do you want to do a multiplayer game, fresh roll, totally random, and I'll fix the graphic upload that's causing the choppiness. Just let me know in the chat. Until then, I'll just kind of keep rolling here. Yeah, we'll get our commercial hubs up, and you don't want this smoke. Yeah, well, we can roll it then, and everyone can decide for themselves. I'll just grab mysticism, even though it's actually. Do I even really need it? I don't really need it. You got a couple hours? Okay. Alright. That's what we're going to do. Screw this game. I'm very upset with my not getting a great profit. I should have spammed Holy Site Prayers one turn before. We're going to start a multiplayer game with my friend. So not just some random. And for a second, I'm going to fix this stream. Okay. He says we'll play, and then he says be right back. The video should hopefully be fixed, but let me know if it's not. Alright, we're gonna do multiplayer. I'll get this game set up in the meantime. Pretty much same rules as what you saw before. It's going to be a private game because it's just going to be us. We're going to do standard speed. We're going to do a fractal, standard, bump up the city states just a little bit, disaster intensity of 2, and confirm settings. I'm just going to set everything to deity and invite my friend. Okay, it doesn't want to play nice. Alright, we'll get him in this game and then we will get this going. Hurry up. I don't have all night. Alright, let's get this going. Alright, so me and Mac 11 Delta and 6 computers on deity difficulty, and yeah, we're gonna roll it. No rerolls, Mike. No rerolls. You get what you get. Also, you can watch my stream, which is cheating, but I'll allow it. I will allow it. Huh. Well, I can't complain about this. Russia is definitely one of the best civs in the game. Super powered. I'll get a religion right away as long as they start me somewhere near tundra. And I may even be able to get a superpowered religion running into a science victory. So we will see. Perfect. Okay, so this is a perfect start for Russia. I mean, obviously you could get a natural wonder or something that's um, even more useful, but this is really nice because I have tundra here, which is going to give me faith, but I'm not actually on tundra, so I have some workable tiles that aren't complete crap, and it looks like most of this is going to be tundra. So I can found a couple cities along these lines if there's some water or something, and get some big tundra boosts. I don't see a reason to settle anywhere else than other than where I am right here. I have really a lot of good tiles in working range here, and I can nail a holy site like right here probably with a government plaza here and get a lot of adjacency if I can get the Pantheon that I want. So we'll throw this down. Now, I am tempted. I'm going to have to see. It would be nice to work a tile that gives me faith right away, so I can start getting my Pantheon up and running. But oh yeah, you love your Civ? Oh well, okay. Well, I love my Civ too. But I would be getting such a trade-off. I wouldn't be growing. I'm gonna probably just crank out a scout in the 6 turns. Go right for astrology. The horses aren't going to spawn here. Animal husbandry is only really beneficial for this, and if somehow a horse were to spawn right here, and I don't think it would, but you never know.
Bella, stop it.
Okay, I kind of want to know what's going on over here. Okay, this is nice. There's some water here. Some mountains here. There could be a massive holy site and campus adjacencies over here. And this looks like a religious city-state right here. Oh, no, Muscat. Okay. Well, that's fine. I'll take the extra gold. Oh, Mount Vesuvius. And unfortunately, it pretty much... nothing I could do about that without killing Muscat, which is an option. It causes large population loss, though. It's really kind of a pain. You're always basically constantly rebuilding with it. I'm going to let it go. I'm going to let Muscat exist. Okay, otherwise we'll send you back down to the south. I'm pretty much going to send my scout north and try to scout this with my warrior because the barb camps are likely to spawn down here. Might as well catch them with my warrior. Mike, let me know if the video is somewhat fixed or if you still see any problems. Okay, I've got 1 turn till I'm going to grow. I am going to sink a turn into a monument, probably then switch to a settler. Okay, that's helpful. A goody hut that we can pick up in 2 turns. I'm hoping I'm just alone over here. This would be really a nice start for Russia if I don't have to deal with creating a military like I did last game. My favorite way to play is usually religion into culture or religion into science. That gave me irrigation, which is nice, although really not necessary because I could have picked that up on my own. Okay, we're now working these 2 and 2s. I think I'm gonna switch one of them to be 10 turns, 10 faith, 6 faith, yeah. We're going to switch one to be working right here. and we're actually going to just finish the monument. I want the... Actually, well, I want... This is very much contingent on me getting the pantheon that I want, which is Dance of the Aurora. So, and see here, the barb camp spawned here. We'll deal with that. First defined Hatussa, very helpful. More science boost. And another goody hut. Okay. We'll throw an attack in on him. We'll grab the goody hut, +1 envoy. I already have envoys there, so I'm going to save that in the event that I find a better use for it later. So what I'm thinking here is getting this Pantheon up as quickly as possible and getting Dance of the Aurora. Then switching back to production and getting a holy site up and running. It was great that I found Mount Vesuvius. I got a boost for my holy site production research. So we're actually in pretty good shape as long as we get the Pantheon we want, which is why I'm sacrificing early game production right now for these faith tiles, which are going to get it to me in short order. Now we might as well research animal husbandry. And we're going to heal a couple turns until we get discipline and we can wipe out that barb camp. Just scouting, just moving along. My city's not going to grow for a little bit, that's fine. Like I said, we want to get the Pantheon Dances of the Aurora, which gives us holy site adjacency bonuses for tundra tiles, which, if you couldn't tell, that means this holy site here would get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and holy sites also get adjacency bonuses for woods and certain districts, so we could get a pretty big holy site right here. That would probably be our best bet. And in fact, I'll just, if you don't use the pinning map tax, they can be pretty helpful. I'm just going to throw, this should be a +6 holy site, meaning it's going to be 6 by default plus a little bit more. We don't always need to know the exact, we just need to know big holy site. Okay, another goody hut, that's very nice. The game is being friendly to me, which I appreciate. We're pretty much looking pretty strong. If I can find one more city-state, preferably a religious or scientific city-state. Alright. We definitely are probably going to find a second continent well, actually, before I pick this, let me pick up this goody hut in case we get a builder. Okay, we did not get a builder. So we're going to stick with foreign trade, discovering a second continent. It's more likely than getting a builder. We're going to get extra faith from God King, and we're going to get discipline. We got an extra scout, which is nice. We'll send him down and figure out what's left down here. And we'll start to wipe out this barb camp and get the arrow score, which we're going to need to avoid a dark age. We're now getting 3.1 faith per turn, which means we'll get our Pantheon in about 4 turns or so. Lo and behold, there are horses right there, so yeah, I was wrong. And what do we want to research next? Probably pottery. This is a mining tile, but otherwise we have some advantages for pottery, and we want to get the irrigation up and running for future locations. We do need to do some math for a bit of a second. So I am getting 3.1 per turn faith. So in 4 turns, I would have 12.4 So that would give me over 25 for the boost. In 3 turns, I would have 9.3, which would be just short. So I need 4 turns. If I ditch 1 faith and move over to one of these tiles, I get 2. And in 4 turns, I would have 8, so it still wouldn't be enough. So we need to stick with one of these and keep going as we were for a little while longer. Barb camps, and looks like that's a sieve, I think. Okay, we'll finish him off. Oh, that also got me an envoy, which is nice. So now we can plunk our extra envoy into Hatusa, which doesn't have really very good. Actually, this is very beneficial. So no, last game I said Hatusa is kind of useless with its bonus. However, it's going to give me 2 of each strategic resource per turn that you have revealed but not improved. What did I reveal but not improve? Horses. So, by becoming the suzerain of Hatusa, I now get horses per turn because I have revealed but not improved them. So, that is nice. My warrior is out of movement points. Send this guy down. We don't want to... There is the Aztecs, which can be a pain because they have great warriors early on. This isn't... let's send him a delegation. And let's see, what does he think of me? Okay. Well, he's kind of far away. I'm not too worried about him. Oh, Antananarivo. And we've got our bonus for political philosophy. So this is going pretty well so far, actually. I can't lie. I'm pretty pleased with this. As long as I get the Pantheon that I want. Somebody's already built the Great Bath, of course. We'll take our Battle Cry promotion and get extra combat strength. First melee and ranged units. Now we can get the Lavra, which is a Civ unique district for the Russians. It is a holy site that you build in half the time and gives you extra great person points and all kinds of things like that. So we don't yet have our Pantheon, but that's fine. I'm a little bit... I mean, I'm pretty sure that this is my best location. What can I do in 2 turns? Let's sink 2 turns into a builder. I just want to be sure that I'm not crazy and I get the best location for my first Lavra. It may seem a little backwards, but I think it's actually the better call. Only because it is important for my whole strategy to have the absolute best Lavra that I can get. So it looks like he's settled up in a probably triangle this way with his first 3 settlers that he gets. So that's fine. That doesn't concern me. I'm going to probably take something here and just block this area and put an encampment up here. Yes, Dance of the Aurora. We got our Pantheon. Okay. Skip the builder now. The Lavra. Oh, we actually have a +7 down here. Ah, because there's woods down here that I wasn't looking at before. Yeah, then I would say we want the +7. Buy that tile, plant the Lavra there. I was wrong. That's why it was important to look. The reason why it's important, it might seem like just a little bit between a +6 or +7. But if we can get work ethic and get production based off of faith, then that's 1 extra production. And if we plug in the 100% Holy Site adjacency bonus card, now you're doubling both of that. So it's actually 2 extra faith, 2 extra production. It goes a long ways, especially in the early game. But for now, we no longer need to work those tiles. We'll go back to more fruitful tiles, and this thing will be done in no time. I'm going to leave him right about here so that barb camps don't spawn in my immediate vicinity. And we'll just go check out what the Aztecs are up to up here. Probably something shady. Oh boy, the Ottomans. Yeah, where's your capital? Okay, he's a ways away. Not too worried about him. We'll send him a delegation, though. I'd like to be friends. And I am already getting Diplo favor because I'm a suzerain. That's nice. We'll get our basics up online, and then we'll see where the game is taking us. Unfortunately, he may have scooped up any goody huts down here. This is actually a great tile. An elephant camp. Give luxury resource on a tundra tile for me. I feel like settling a city like right here is probably, maybe right here is probably pretty solid. I could get a really good holy site. This is a massive holy site. Holy cow. That is a massive holy site. That is like plus bajillion. I need to add attack for that because I will found a whole city around crazy good holy site. Right there. All of these woods, all of these tundra tiles, massive. Absolutely massive holy site. So that will be my focus for city number 2. I already discovered a second continent, so that didn't really help me. So city number 2, just looking at this, would also get a bonus from... We just want to make sure whether or not holy sites get bonuses from city centers. I think they get bonuses from government plazas and 2 districts, but not from city centers. So government plaza here, and a city center here maybe, or here. We'll have to see. Maybe no government plaza in this. Maybe a government plaza in my capital. I'm not sure yet what I want to do there. I know I want a holy site right there, as soon as possible. Improve 3 tiles. Any useful policy cards? Not really. Not going to be building any ships anytime soon. Might fight him. We'll see. Could use the boost for iron. So this is going to be city number 2 because of this ridiculous holy site. Some people are already working towards... one person's already working towards great profit, but that's it. Okay, he moved on to a weak tile. That's cool. One turn till my Lavra is up, and then we are spamming holy site prayers. If I can get the first religion and also get meeting houses, which would give me more production out of my holy sites, that would be ridiculous. We're just waiting on Mike, who's taking his turn. Okay. We are going to spam holy site prayers until we have our great prophet and our religion. I will not be denied this game my religion. So Suleiman declared war on Muscat. That's interesting. He must have forward settled here and he wants Muscat, but I don't really like that, to be honest, because I don't really want him here. I kind of liked having Muscat here. Which means that we're going to go ahead and grab writing. I'm going to move my warrior up here in the hopes of swiping Muscat if it looks like Muscat's going to fall. It's a strategy I have successfully used against the AI before. If I start to see this just collapsing, and I can get somebody right here, I can sneak in and take it. Montezuma, yeah, shut up. Nobody cares what you think. I kind of want to get an idea of, okay, so he's settled down here, of what he's doing over there. He may just he may just sort of be grumpy. Oh no! We crashed. Okay. Well, I'll boot it back up. That's a pain. Sorry about that. We are reloading. Off of the autosave. And we will go from there. I will be right back.
From the first stirrings of life beneath water, to the great beasts of the Stone Age, to man taking his first upright steps, you have come far. Now begins your greatest quest. From this early cradle of civilization,
Alright. Back to Montezuma's warning. We don't really care what he has to say. Again, we're just coming up here and taking a look at what's going on in that city-state. Alright, basically just redid that turn. Okay, that's where he was headed. He's already attacking Muscat up here. So we're going to have to hope to get lucky on Muscat by declaring war and moving my warrior right there. And at the last moment trying to swipe Muscat. Yeah, so he's definitely got some units there on the border of Muscat. We are, sorry Muscat, declaring war so that I can move onto your territory. Also putting you under siege. Suleiman wants, I will give you open borders later. I would prefer your money now. That's pretty good actually. Okay, I don't want to mess with that. Barb camp, my scout. Gonna see what he's got going on up here. And we are gonna wait to attack for the last minute.
Hi. Hello.
Oh, hi.
Hi, Bud. Hi, Smelly. How are you guys doing? We're doing okay. What's going on, Bud? So good.
So Suleiman likes that I also declared war on Muscat. And he does not want to yet be friends, though. That's a shame. Still looks like his war effort is faltering a little bit, but we're going to keep defending up there. Gonna move to the south here. Oh, great, horsemen. That's fun. I'm hoping he'll move some fresh troops in over here. Man, every time. Protestantism, rainforest. This is probably Pedro. Or somebody who started in a very nice jungle area. That sucks. That really sucks. I should be getting the second religion, unless Stonehenge gets completed in the next few turns. But you never know. Stonehenge may be completed in the next few turns. Crazier things have happened. It just did. What is going on with this? Ah, Suleiman. And wow, how did I not? Well, whatever starting position you had is insane, because I should have absolutely had the first or second religion. That's absolutely crazy. I just don't understand that. I guess finishing that monument, I don't know. That's crazy. That is crazy. Well. Oh wait. Let's leave that for now. It's the housing. That's the problem. There's no river here. But I can buy a granary the next turn. Still. It's ridiculous. 5 turns. I want that goody hut. I don't know how to quite get around the mess that these barbarians are making. This is a real mess. I'm not pleased at all. And I guess he's just sitting here healing while I wait to snipe this from him. Maybe he'll move the scout in, do something. Probably not. I don't know that I've ever seen the AI attack with scouts. But really, that's so annoying. And, you know, I guarantee all the... he's still picking his religious beliefs. Or he may not even have a holy site. One religion founded. This would be you. No, that would be you. I don't know. I don't know who that is. This is bad over here for these guys, and I didn't get it. Oh, you were after it too. Oh, you were trying for Stonehenge. That's a bit of a suicide run, if you ask me, but. Well, can I take this yet? I can knock it down and maybe take it. You usually get Stonehenge on Deity? I don't know about that. Depends. I guess if you just solely go for it right away and you have good production tiles and a stone tile and a flat tile next to a stone tile, you could get it. It does that sometimes. You might just turn it all off and turn it back on.
Okay. Or not. Did you feed the cat?
Yep.
Thank you.
playing a bit of a... Oh, I might... Oh, I could almost just take it because he moved his troop out there. But I cannot risk Suleiman getting this. And he built Stonehenge. But he doesn't have a holy site to actually... Or he hasn't moved his great prophet to found the religion yet? I don't know what he's doing. You can found it off of the... It's very strange. Oh, perfect. It's mine. Boom. And I get the builder. Perfect. And we're gonna get a +7 Lavra. Let's see if we can trade some Diplo favor and a few horses. And get enough gold to buy this tile. And we'll cross over. Yeah, he's just... I don't know why he hasn't founded his religion yet. That's very strange. But that's good. We successfully blocked. Alright, let's see what we get for religious beliefs here. We are going to found a custom religion, and it is going to be... What should we do? Who am I? Russia? We're going to call it the Ice Cow. And yes, work ethic, perfect. And we want... What do we want for our beliefs? One science, one faith, or one culture from each holy site, square, district following this religion. The Wat was already taken. Synagogue would be +5 faith. One housing. That might be helpful. Alright, we're going to take one faith and one culture from every holy site that's following this religion. So now we get +7 faith, +7 production, and we can finish this builder, rest our warrior, take this builder, and get some stuff online up here. That was a big steal from Suleiman there. Don't like what he's doing here, but we're friends. Okay, yeah, send him back. He got a little overzealous. Unfortunately, Muscat didn't have a district. That would have been nice. Unfortunately, Mount Vesuvius is completely crippled by being surrounded by 4 mountain tiles.
Ellie, do you need to go out? You guys want to go outside? Okay, let's go outside.
Looking at 1-2-1. I don't really care about that faith. Lock him there. and we'll move to a 2-1 tile. Oh, he doesn't have the housing anyway. Doesn't really change the production queue though. Okay, for you, let's get the horses online. And that's not good. A lot of barbs, a lot of scary things here. Montezuma wants some horses. He still wants to give me open borders. I would rather have the cash. That cash is not worth it. Yeah, I'll take that instead. I'm gonna get him the heck out of there. And I can probably buy this tile. Yeah, we're gonna buy this tile and boost the food output of this city. For you, I'm gonna go back over here and get the boost for irrigation. If I think I actually got that boost already. Oh, I already have irrigation. Okay. That's fine. We need the extra food. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 1 build left, and I would like to have a luxury resource. My best bet is this guy here, I guess. I need a missionary in order to spread my religion here to get the production boost here. Those are your barbarians, Montezuma. Those are not mine. That's your problem. And actually what we will do is we will just do this one once I found this city here. That way I don't have to buy the tile. He needs a granary desperately. Actually, it doesn't make any sense to work that tile. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna work this tile, get that granary up sooner, and then we can work that tile. And in the meantime, We will go over here to work this tile.
What's
Pingala will be set up here. And then we will be able to we're going to be spreading religion, so we're going to go ahead and take that boost.